Since late September, all employees at New York City public schools have to have received at least one dose of a COVID-19 vaccine. Now, the city is extending the mandate to staff at all private and religious schools. The new mandate will affect roughly 56,000 employees at more than 930 schools. Some religious leaders have voiced opposition to the mandate. In a letter to the mayor, the chairman of the Committee of New York City Religious and Independent School Officials said while he supports the COVID-19 vaccines, many of our schools view COVID vaccination as a matter most appropriately left to individual choice, not governmental fiat. The sentiment was echoed on the streets of Williamsburg and Brooklyn, where there is a large ultra-Orthodox Jewish community.
It's democracy. You can't tell people what they have to do.
The city says it will allow for religious exemptions, but the bar for qualifying for them is high. The majority of municipal workers who applied for one were denied an exemption. Legal expert Dorit Rice says that's because many people are abusing the exemption.
I think we can expect, and we're already seeing it, many people using the religious exemption, even though the reasons for refusing the vaccines are not religious.
The mayor says the most effective way to contain the spread of the virus and save lives is through vaccination.
We can talk about all the other tools, and we will, but vaccination is the central weapon in this war against COVID. It's the one thing that has worked every single time across the board.
Mandates, while controversial, have been effective in increasing vaccination rates. But in New York's ultra-Orthodox Jewish neighborhoods, COVID-19 vaccination rates remain lower than in the rest of the city. Vaccine hesitancy in general is relatively high there. In 2019, the mayor declared a public health emergency in Williamsburg because of a measles outbreak there. He then required unvaccinated people in the neighborhood to get the measles vaccine. One religious preschool was shut down for failing to comply. Religious and private schools reportedly have until December 28 to submit documents showing they have complied with the mandate. Schools that fail to do so could face fines from the city. Enforcement of the mandate will fall into the hands of incoming Mayor Eric Adams. Legal challenges are expected. Karina, CGTN, New York.